And to talk about remote management services, please put your hands together for a short presentation by Shri. Shri, are you here?
Yes, Robert.
You just appeared like magic.
I
That's
did.
awesome.
Good
Shri,
afternoon,
everyone.
people. How are you doing? Thank you for coming to Cisco's Connected Safety and Security for Internet of Things, where we collect millions and millions of devices. When you connect so many devices into the network, that comes up with lots and lots of challenges. You have lots of locations, geographic locations, different types of devices, and how do you manage them? How do you keep them up and running? And when you think of hyperscale with millions of devices, it's not easy. That's where when Cisco sells the products, it also comes with services to help you. So what we have here from services are two different offerings. When we have Cisco-only products, we offer something called as remote management services. The remote management services, as the name says, it's remote. People sitting around the world managing the network for our customers across the world in the internet scheme of things for connected safety and security. So what do they do? So we do 24/7, 365 proactive monitoring. It's proactive because even before the customer knows about it, that there is an issue with the device, the system knows. There is so much of intelligence built into it. And it does correlation. When I say correlation, it looks at multiple set of things, multiple performance indicators for every type of device, and before they become an issue, it triggers an incident so the Cisco engineering team that is behind RMS can get on it and they fix it. So that's the beauty of this thing. And it's end-to-end. Not only it's proactive, it does monitoring and full management. And when it does full management, it triggers an incident, it manages and resolves the incident. And let's say if the device is defective, it needs to be replaced, it auto-initiates an incident through which Cisco team in the back end will make sure that the replacement hardware is sent out. And the beauty of all of this is we also create a portal for customers so that they can look into entire network wherever geographically they are located, drill down to each of the devices to see if there is any issue, what type of issues they have, and can look at it to see that how things are progressing, how it's getting resolved. So that's about remote management solutions. So what does remote management services offer you? These few things, the top 5 things. It's proactive, as I said, and then it simplifies the support process. We don't need people to manage it. It's a single point of contact for customers. Once you connect it on, once you turn on the service, it goes on by itself. So from that moment on, as customers, you don't need to worry about anything. It manages itself while keeping you informed anytime there's an issue. And you only need to get involved when there is a field activity, when you need to go touch a piece of hardware to replace it or to check the cable, that's all you need to do. So it saves a lot on OpEx costs. You don't need to train your people with technology changes because Cisco is there with you. So this is remote management services in a nutshell for you. And this is offered for Cisco products only. When you have a solution filled with Cisco products, remote management does it for you. Now, Cisco is a partner environment. We have ecology of partners. We have lots and lots of partners that we work with. And when we have partners, we build solutions with partner components in them. And that is where we offer a reactive solution called as solution support services. In the internet scheme of things, when you have a lot more devices coming in, solution support comes in. What customers are telling us is that when you give us a solution becomes even more complex. Think about the millions of devices that are there on the Internet of Things. On top of it, you've got different things that you're adding on top of it, different products, different services. What they do is that it makes your environment even more complex. So if I have 10 different components with Cisco components in there, do I need to keep calling 10 of them if I have an issue? You don't have to. That's where solution support comes in. They say, Cisco is selling me a solution. I want Cisco to support it. Yes, which is where solution support came in. So what solution support does is it is a single point of contact for our customers, and it offers a reactive solution, wherein whenever there is an issue, the customer picks up the phone and calls Cisco and say, hey, Cisco, I have a problem. The Cisco team gets on the case. They will look into components, they triage, they diagnose what the issue is. If it's a Cisco component issue, they will take care of that. If it's a third-party component, they will manage it for our customers to make sure the resolution is there. So customers can focus on what they need. They can focus their energy and staff on what is strategic for them, leaving Cisco solution support to manage their environment for them. Okay? So if you typically look at a support, if you look from just a Cisco perspective, you have got so many different components. You buy switching, you buy routing, you buy video surveillance, you buy cameras, you may buy telepresence, name it. and access control solutions, right? When you buy this, every time there's an issue, it's no fun. You got to keep calling every different group. Hey, can you help me out? Can you sort it out? That's where the solution support center comes in. What it does is it masks everything up, and then you end up with just one single number to call for any issues that you have. And this team will get on the issue. They will understand. They have got experts on all Cisco products, and then they will support it. And whenever there is a third-party component involved, the same team will extend it, do a warm hands-off, and work with a partner to make sure your issues is involved and sort it out. So that's for you, gentlemen, solution support services. So
Put your hands together for Sri, everyone.
thank you.
Was that right on time, or was I a little early?
That was perfect.
Oh, that was perfect. Okay.
Any questions?
Any
I'm
questions?
here.
That's what you wanted to ask. I knew there's one more. If you have questions later, oh yeah, we got a
Yes.
question.
I'm sorry?